Back. It's time for another guest discussion right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Now, we've had quite a lot of amazing people doing amazing things right here on the show, and we have yet another trailblazer. Peter Trailblazer Adeleke. He's a Nigerian-Canadian leadership coach, global speaker, and Guinness World Record holder, known for his transformational service-driven approach to leadership. Now, with experience spanning Nigeria and Canada, he's been blending academic insight with practical insight, or rather impact. And he is the author of a book called Born to Lead, Called to Serve. It's great to have you here in the studio with us.
Thank you so much.
The Trailblazer is here in the building, everybody. I feel like there should be a crowd, you know, just cheering for you as we mention that name, because what you've done is truly transformational. How many hours did you have to complete before you broke your record?
28 hours, 45 minutes, 0 seconds.
28 hours, 45 minutes. That's what you did?
Yes.
But what was the previous record before then?
The previous record was nothing.
Okay, it's the first time.
I set the record and I broke it.
Wow.
Yes.
So this is the first time it's ever happened, and you've been awarded the Guinness World Record
For the longest leadership lesson ever.
So this means you were speaking on leadership for 28 hours.
Absolutely.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Now you need to talk to us about how the planning of this even began. Talk to us.
For me, basically, over the years, it's something that I've loved to do. I remember, like, while I was in high school, you know, my journey into leadership, from being a class captain, you know, to being a school prefect, and then going into the university, you know, like on the campus, I was also, like, you know, leader in my department. And for me, it has been a very great and progressive journey. And then during my NYIC also, I was also the delegate for NYIC core members. So for me, the journey has been a very great one, and it's something that I love to do. And then going into my master's in leadership in Canada was also a great enlightening one for me to see a global space of what leadership is on a global level. And for me,
so when you say born to lead, you literally started this from when you were very young.
Absolutely, yes.
You've been showing signs, leadership traits, they call them, from very young. But then it's one thing to have the traits, but then it's another thing to say you want to break a record. Where did the idea come from?
For me, attempting the world record it came out from my desire to transform people and systems.
Okay.
For me, I believe that my goal is to train and empower people, and that is why my journey into leadership was a really great one. I believe that, you know, I need to develop leaders that are capable of navigating and, you know, steering the complexities of the world today, basically. So that's my calling. I see it as my own calling, as what God wants me to do. Okay. And that's why I wrote the book, Born to Lead, Called to Serve. Yeah.
So now I'm trying to imagine the sort of team support system you would need to put this all together. How many people did you have on your team, and when did the preparation start?
So I started planning this for about a year right now. And then, like, I put up my team together, and we had several meetings, you know, discussions. We applied to the Guinness World Record.
How many people were on the team? Sorry.
On the team, we had about 20 people.
20 people?
Yes.
What sort of roles would they have to take? I'm trying to just wrap my head around this.
So I was the director of the project. So I have my assistant. I have, like, the manager. I also have, like, the timekeeper, witnesses. The whole crew was really, like, a lot of people together. You know, like, what makes success in leadership is having the right people that will help you to achieve the potentials and dreams, basically. So that was it for me.
Okay. So I don't know if there were any restrictions with the positioning, how you were you standing, sitting? What were you doing throughout the 28 hours?
So I was standing at some point, and then I sat at some point. So the structure of the leadership lesson was, for every 1 hour of full activity, you know, I have like 5 minutes break. Okay. So I was more like, you know, taking a kind of a full-length accumulative break. So we had like 4 hours of continuous teaching, and then 20 minutes break, basically. Wow. So I was standing, I was sitting, you know, I was also trying to interact with my audience to make everything engaging and impactful.
Talk to us about the audience, though. First of all, where did this happen?
It happened in Calgary, Canada.
In Calgary.
Yeah.
Okay, so what sort of audience did you have?
So I had like a mixed audience. I had Nigerians, I had Africans, you know, Ethiopians, you know, Liberians, and then I also had like the Caucasian, Canadians, Americans. So we had like a mix kind of audience.
And they were all listening. They were doing everything you do during a leadership class course. Were they jotting and all that?
So we had like quiz, also like, you know, answering questions and teaching. So they were also writing. And then we also had online audience too that joined on my YouTube channel too. We had like a really pretty nice interactive session on leadership lesson, and it was truly a great one, yeah.
I honestly wish I had seen it live, but I believe there should be footage of it on YouTube or online, yes?
Absolutely, yes.
I'll definitely be going to look out for that. I want to touch on something though. There have been so many leadership coaches, and there's that slogan, well, it's not really a slogan, thing you hear, aspire to perspire, you know, what does this one want to tell me that he has not experienced himself? A lot of people have become wary of listening to leadership coaches. I want to hear your opinion on that.
So I think what is very important is being authentic in who you are, being authentic in whom you are, basically. I'm someone that I value being authentic. So for me, I'm different in such a way that I don't see myself as the way other people see themselves. That's why I'm a trailblazer, right? So we have a lot of people doing leadership, yes, but I'm different in the sense of secure-based leadership, servant leadership, being transformational in what I do. That's where I see myself, basically. Yeah.
So I'm trying to assess how many people you've trained before you broke the record, and if you feel like, you know, this record is one that you would like to break again.
So before now, like what I've been doing is a Trailblazer initiative. It's more equipping and empowering people to exceed their expectations, to become like, you know, better part of themselves. So before now, like I've had like a small group right here in Canada, you know, training people and empowering people, basically. And for me, the desire to go on a global scale was, you know, to break the Guinness World Record for leadership and creating the kind of ripple effect that would echo across generation. For me, it's more about long-lasting impact, basically.
All right. Now, Peter, the Trailblazer Adeleke, congratulations on breaking the Guinness World Record for leadership lesson.
Longest leadership lesson.
The longest leadership lesson. Wow. So, what are you going to be breaking a record for anytime soon? You've heard it here first. That is possible. Maybe you need to figure out what your niche is and try and break a record in that as well. We'd love to hear from you. If you do, please use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know. Thank you so much, Peter, for coming to talk to us.
Awesome.
All right then, guys, let's take a quick break. We'll be back after this.